Hey guys, my name is SelfToHead, and in this video we're going to talk about how to take a data element and prepend it to the front of a circular linked list. And without further ado, let's just get into it. So over here I have a function called prepend, and in our circular linked list below we have three elements B, C, and D. And what we need to do is take our string A and prepend it to the front of our list. So essentially at the end what we should have a circular linked list that has the elements A, B, C, and D in that order. So if we come over here, the first case that we need to kind of take care of is if there's not a SelfToHead. So essentially if our circular linked list is empty, then we need to populate it with a SelfToHead and make sure it points to itself. So if there's not a SelfToHead, what we can do is we can say SelfToHead equals a node data. So essentially we've created a node that contains the data and made it the SelfToHead, and SelfToHead.next equals SelfToHead. So this makes sure that it points to itself and that we really do have a circular linked list. Otherwise, what we need to do is we need to have a new node, and we'll call it new. And what we need to do is, if I actually create a kind of demonstration here, right now we have the linked list, or the circular linked list B, C, and D, and D eventually points back to B. But we need to add in the node that contains the element A. So what we need to do is we need to take the new node and we need to put it to the front of our list right here. And what we need to do is we need to update our last element of the circular linked list so that instead of pointing to B, it points to A. So within this function, we need to take care of those two things. So first, what we can do is we can store the original head of the list, right? Because remember that currently B is the head of the list because it was appended first. But when we add new into our circular linked list, that's going to be our new SelfToHead. So what we can say is new.next equals the original head, and now the SelfToHead is equal to new. So what we've done in these lines of code is that new.next is equal to original head, which is B, and then we've said that the new SelfToHead is equal to A. Now the last thing that we need to do is we need to make sure that D, instead of pointing to B, which was our original head, we need to make sure that it points to A. So what we can do is we can have a variable called last, and we'll make it equal to original head, right? And then what we can say is while last.next is not equal to original head, you can say last equals last.next. So once we get to this point, we know that we're at the end of the circular linked list, and we can say that last.next equals SelfToHead. So essentially we basically update it with the new SelfToHead, which is the new node that we declared up here. So if we go test out this function right now and we do python cll.py, we can see that we've added and prepended the letter A onto the front of our list, and now we have a fully functioning prepend function. That's it for this video, and see you in the next one. Peace.